Really, I didn't know what I would do after that, after my resignation. They tried to postpone this resignation, but I insisted to do it on the eve of the referendum. And I served my country, believe me. I didn't serve Lukashenko. I'm a career diplomat.
And now we're 16 years after 1994 and when Lukashenko took power, and we've already alluded to this presidential election which has to happen by 2011. Do you believe that this time around Lukashenko is prepared to give the opposition more space and that he is prepared to accept the result, even if it's a result which goes against him?
No, I'm not naive. He will fight for his power because that's the sole purpose that moves him, not the national interest of Belarus, not the well-being of the people. I'm not naive to count that we'll have free and fair election. That's why I'm happy that the opposition now in consensus of that street protests will be unavoidable.
Well, you see, this is what I wanted to end on. You have said in the past, you said, you know, elections aren't going to solve Belarus's problems. In the end, it is the people, and the people going onto the streets who are tired of repression who will solve Belarus's problem. You're calling, in a sense, you're calling for revolution. We've seen the other coloured revolutions across the former Soviet empire. You want one of those, don't you?
I would not call it revolution because it is something different. Because that's the only way we can express our views, go to the streets. If this pressure, street pressure, demonstrations, will allow us to get access to TV, to radio, it will be different. But I'm not naive, and neither is anybody from the opposition leaders. We don't have normal environment for the election, but we have to use our chance. That's why people have to say their word.
I haven't seen, you know, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen huge amounts of people agitating in Minsk, looking as though they're ready to undertake this sort of street revolution. Why do you believe it's going to happen?
No, you haven't seen them, but I can tell you that people are in the street every month on the 16th, which is Belarus Solidarity Day.
Well, a few are, let's face it, 3 or 4 dozen, some of them get arrested.
Go to Belarus, try to live under these conditions, and try to understand that it's risking their lives every time they come out in the streets.
Here you are in London, you've been talking to British politicians, you talk to people across the West. Do you think they're doing enough for Belarus?
I don't think they're doing enough because they don't realize the dangers of this regime, which are apparent to us.
Final thought, how long is it going to take to get what you would call a free Belarus? And when it's free, where will it look, to West or to East?
I would say, I would hope we will become free next year.
Next year?
Yes, next
year. My God,
year.
you are an optimist.
And in 5-6 years, we will be ready to join the European Union. We'll definitely, again, my strategy is European Union. But good relations, improved relations with Russia, and strategic partnership with Russia.
Andrei Sannikov, thank you very much for being on HARDtalk.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.